This is why 99% of homes should never be sold to a We Buy Houses for Cash company. If you sell your house to a We Buy House company without getting a second opinion, there is a very good chance you're leaving six figures on the table, not five, six. And most homeowners don't even realize it until the deal is already done, because 99% of those situations, selling to one of those companies is the most expensive ways to sell your home. And I don't say that lightly. I've personally seen sellers lose 100,000, 200,000, even 300,000 just because they didn't understand how these companies actually operated. Let me break it down. Most of these We Buy Houses for Cash companies are not the real end buyer. They are wholesalers. They are trying to get your house under contract around 60 to 70% of actual market value. Then they turn around and sell that contract to a real investor for a profit. They're flipping the paperwork, not the property. And if they cannot assign the contract, they cancel, and you're back at square one weeks later after you already thought your home was sold. Now let's talk about the math. If you were to sell your home on the open market for $1.2 million, a cash buyer would offer $850, maybe $900. Why? Because they need margin for repairs, holding costs, closing costs, and profit. That spread can easily be $200,000 to $350,000, and this is not theoretical. Let me give you a real life example. I had a homeowner in Huntington Beach reach out to me. She had already spoken to multiple investors. The highest cash offer she received was right around $1,050,000. She was older, the house needed work, she didn't want a bunch of showings. She thought the investor offer might be her best option. Instead of signing, she called me for a second opinion. We did a deep dive into the numbers. I brought her in a buyer. We did not even have to put the property fully on the open market. And she sold for $1.25 million. That's $200,000 more than the highest cash offer we received. $200,000, that's life-changing money, and that's exactly why that matters. Now, I already know what you're thinking. My house needs work. It's outdated. I inherited it. I don't want a bunch of people walking through it. Let me explain to you something important. Investors target houses that need work. They target inherited properties. They target tired landlords. They target foreclosure situations. They target homeowners behind on their taxes because that's where the equity is. If someone is aggressively trying to buy your house, that usually means there's value there. And that's exactly why you shouldn't rush. Now, to be fair, there are some rare cases selling to a direct buyer makes sense. Structural damage, major title issues, or someone who truly needs a lightning fast close. That's the 0.01% I'm talking about. But most sellers, they're just overwhelmed. And overwhelmed sellers are the most profitable sellers for wholesalers. And here's the difference with me. I'm not here to lowball you. I'm here to protect your equity. Sometimes that means bringing in an off-market buyer at full value. Sometimes that means listing strategically to create bidding pressure. Sometimes that means advising you not to sell at all. But it never means giving away $200,000 because someone is promising a fast close. Before signing anything, getting a second opinion doesn't hurt, even if it means not working with me. Just know what your home is actually worth. Right below this video, you can click on my link and schedule a quick call with me. No pressures, no obligations, just clarity. Because once you sell, that equity is gone, and 99% of the time, you shouldn't be giving it away.